Okay, and we're back in living color. So I've decided that I'm doing this. You might not be able to pick it up, but these shades that kind of match my dress and the CakeFace palette, which I love, is so cute. Should have bought two from Time to Infamous because she stopped selling it. And I wanted one, to have for collective reasons because I love collecting makeup, but you know, c'est la vie. So if you've never seen my face before, I'm Goddess Divine, and I'm doing my makeup because I'm shooting content for Divine Film Digital, which is my website that supports the divine femme or the feminine in general on in the digital realm. So I have resources for free, blogs, videos that I've spent hours and hours of research on, not like filming the videos, but I've like watched thousands of videos and collected so much information. And I love doing research, and some people don't know where to start for research. They don't know what to look up. I love research. Probably my Scorpio placements, but I pretty much share what I've learned and also what I've collected in terms of the research, what I've learned over my 10 plus year career in the adult industry, as well as in tech and all of those things. So I'm updating the site. It's under construction right now because we're getting the blogs up. It's a long time coming. It's been like 3, 4 years, honestly. And it's so cute. Like I can't wait to show y'all. It's so adorable. It's all I'm gonna say is it is Y2K. It's giving my space for all my millennials and those who love Y2K themed things. It's giving my space. So we're excited. I'm taking the and if you want me to do an actual tutorial, like a professional YouTube tutorial for this look, with the transitions and things, let me know and I'll do it. But I said, why not go live, right? This is the Eye Sculpt Eye Shade Palette by Juvia's Place. I've had this forever. And I take this shade, the darkest shade, because I do my brows really dark and then I'll powder over them and it'll, even out the tone. On my skin, I have my moisturizer already. And the next, that's how we starting off the video. The NYX Hydra Touch primer. I love this stuff. And it's been sitting on my face for like 15 minutes. Just so it can like lock in. And you can either powder. Some people powder their face after their primer. I'm not doing anything but sitting in the house and filming, so I'm not going to do that. And the brows I'm feeling today is just going to be my thin brow. I'm so glad that I embraced the thin brow. To think that for years I was afraid of doing it. I've always loved the thin brow. Come on now, what is in my lash? Okay, let me open this vent because it's kind of warm. It's so warm, y'all. I need a bigger mirror. Sometimes when I use those small mirrors doing my little brow, doing my brow, it'd be completely uneven. So I was like, I need to see my whole face. And I gotta wipe off my mirror. That's not clean, but we work with it. So I shave my brows off since I'm not doing a full thick brow anymore. I just do the thin brow, and it just makes it so much easier for me. Let me see. Do I want a dramatic arch or do I just want a cute little? uh, I pretty much start there. I just have like a little mark and decide where I want my arch to go. Because I have a naturally high arch. Like my brows are naturally wide. Like I have really wide brows. So my hairs are wide. They're just really sparse. So my natural brow, it starts really low and then it goes upward. Sort of like Taraji P. Henson's eyebrows. Kind of like that. Naturally it does that. But they're just so sparse. It's like you look like like little baby chick feathers. Like, what's the point? Hey, stop playing with me. But this just makes it so much easier. Oh yeah, we're going dark feminine. So yeah, let's get the bitch brows going. Yeah, there we go. We got the Elvira brows going on there. No, that's too high. I may need to turn this light down because it's washing me out a lot. There we go. That's better. Where's my ring light? Let's see. No, that's too high. That's too crisp. It will take me like these little thin brows will take me 5 minutes to do because I play too much. I do. I really do play too much sometimes. Even by myself, be sitting in here like, girl, it does not take all that. Okay, that's better. It's still high, but I love me a dramatic brow. I like my brows to enter the room first. Can you imagine that? Just peeking around the corner, you just see brow. This video is gonna be so long. But that's the fun of going live, right? Yeah, I like that. I used to have these brows. If you've seen this this YouTuber by the name of Sandra Deluxe. She's a Canadian YouTuber, Canadian Jamaican YouTuber, I believe. And she had these straight brows. I was infamous for my straight brows back in like 2015, 2016. I think that was one. No. Like 2012, 2013, I think, 2014, something like that. Oh my goodness. I look like a bitch and I loved it. I look like a bitch. And my girlfriend at the time was like, you look really mean. I was like, thank you. Let me make sure this is even because sometimes I will do a brow and one side will be higher than the other. Yes. Nice. And it's not that high. It's not crazy high, at least not to me. Like, don't I look like I'm just judgy as fuck? Oh man, I just love that look. I'm gonna make it a little darker because once I put on my foundation and my powder and stuff, it will be really toned down in terms of the color. I think one of the dogs are outside my door. We have 8 dogs. Yes, 8 dogs. So granted, 7 of them, no, 9. Yeah, we have 9 dogs. Granted, 7 of them are puppies, but fresh out the womb. But yeah, we have 9 puppies, 9 dogs all together currently. Yep. So I had an eyebrow ring and it rejected. Sometimes I will wipe off my eyebrow there so that a scar can shine through. And that's what I'm doing today. Easy peasy. So now on to the eye makeup. Am I doing concealer first? This is the RCMA makeup Vincent Kohl palette. Okay, yeah. Kehoe. But they have other palettes just like this. And essentially it's really good for makeup artists. You can take and combine and blend and all of those things with it. So it comes with a white base. And that's what I'm using for my eye. On a flat brush. It was like flat. There we go. And this is just a regular flat brush, concealer brush from BS Mall. You can go to any cheap makeup brand on Amazon. They have brushes for really cheap on Shein. Pretty much a lot of the brushes that people charge a lot of money for unless they are very high quality. They come from places like Shein. Fun fact. So I'm just taking that and wiping it on. Nothing different. Nothing too fancy schmancy. Trying to figure out the shape I'm going for today. Yeah, it's not going to be all the way out. It's not going to be crazy dramatic, but that was back in the day when we could play music on YouTube. But I got something for that later coming. Wait. Okay, I'm gonna do it a little higher in this corner. Yeah, because I want it to, it's not gonna, the color's not gonna go all the way up like that, but I want it to go that high. And this is just a fluffy brush from Shein and has like a white, well, it's not white now, but it has like a white edge. I love those duo fiber brushes. They're just so fluffy. And I'm blending out that edge there. The line of demarcation is what we call it. Ooh, increasing, girl. Okay. Turn down this light real quick. I'm listening to Renaissance. If y'all want to join in, there we go. Just blending that out on the edge. Then I'm gonna go back with that white and just add where I blended that out so that color on my leg can pop. Paint the world pussy pink. Shake on me, blue, black, white, and brown. Red like cinnamon, limoncello, glycerin, gelato in the streets. You're a god, you're a hero. What did I do with my eyeshadow brush? I could have sworn I put all my brushes back last night. What did I do with it? You know how you have a brush and you swear that you put it somewhere and you didn't? Okay, that's fine. I'm going to use this e.l.f. Can you see that? Okay. It's the e.l.f. blending brush. And they sell these at Walmart and other places. I think they sell these at Target and do they sell these at Ulta? I don't know if they have e.l.f. at Ulta, but they have it at Walmart. I used it yesterday, so it's so cute. It's fluffy, but it's kind of flat fluffy. So it's kind of like a little stiffer than a regular eyeshadow brush. We're taking Fully Baked, which is this. It's kind of close to my skin complexion. I'm tapping in that. I'm gonna use the, and I'm just blending right up underneath of the brow for a transition color. Blend it right into the eyebrow. There we go. That's gonna look really nice with that red. You just go back and forth. And I don't want the white to go too far in my inner corner, so I'm just gonna brush that inwards. I'm gonna blend it with my contour. I am not gonna spend all night on this because if I really like take my time with it, I could take 2 hours to do it. I'm not doing that tonight. I don't want to spend my time doing the makeup like that. Not tonight. Any other time I would. Okay, that's better. Because the sun is going down, so the light is washing me out. And now the thumbnail will be exactly how the makeup look actually looks without the webcam. I'll take regular pictures because this webcam, until I figure out how to set up, because I have a camera, a DSLR camera that I can set up. Until I figure out how to set that up, I'll be using my regular webcam. Trying to figure out what order I want to do these colors. Because it's going to be one on the inner corner, one on the lid, and one in the crease. I know I want the darker one in the crease. But do I want the hot pink in the inner corner or this darker, it's not really shimmer. It's more of a, what is that? I guess you can kind of call that a shimmer, I guess. I kind of want to reverse it. Normally I would do a lighter color on the inner color, but I think I want to do this one on the inner corner. Let's try it. We're having fun. It's only been 15 minutes. That is terrible. It's really, really terrible. No. What brush do I want to use? Alrighty, she spoke to me. The brush spoke to me. I'm taking Infamous right here on a really adorable pencil brush. You see that? That's so cute. It's from BS Mall 2 on Amazon. It came with a whole set and was like really cheap. Just tap off the excess. And I'm going to go right here. Normally I would do the outer corner first, but I want to see how I feel about this color right here. Oh yeah, I like her. She's cute. I would take her out. Tap, tap, tap. This webcam is not doing any justice. The same e.l.f. blending brush, blending out that edge right there. Your man there, why he over here? I always find funny. The heifers who was always in the headline, the headlines for their husbands or boyfriends cheating on them, always coming out with music talking about your man, then why he over here. Ain't that what the other chick should be asking you? Ain't that what she should be asking you? Like, you made a whole album, you made a whole song about this nigga cheating on you because you expected him to be faithful. And now you making a song taunting another woman. I'm like, ain't that the... You know where I'm going with that. So I'm taking CakeFace, a pretty hot pink color. I love hot pink. And on just a regular flat concealer brush, because I cannot find my eyeshadow brush. She's somewhere over here. She hiding from me. Like she owed me money. Oh, that is so pretty. I've never used this color before. Oh, this is so pretty. Y'all gonna see it in the thumbnail. It's so gorgeous. Oh yeah, I'm glad I did it this way. Oh, wow. I'm patting that on. And then blending that into that inner corner color. Oh, that is so pretty. Oh yeah, I'm glad I went with this lip. And normally I'll do the outer corner first, but I wanted to see how I felt about it. And I feel pretty good. So I like to place first and then go in and blend. That's just me. Yeah, I like that. Funk it out, funk it. Unapologetic when we fuck up the night. Funk it up, funk it up. Oh, that's... Oh. You know when you get a good dessert or a good food and you just like, that's how I feel about this color. Like, it don't... Okay, so now I'm working that into the inner corner just by tapping. And then going back with Infamous, that darker color, and putting that over just to blend those colors together. Flipping over the brush and just going over that hot pink, that Infamous color. So we're keeping it cute and simple. For cherry on top, which is that darker red that matches my dress, it matches it so perfectly. Like, it's a little bit darker. Tap it, tap, tap, tap. Cup it, baby. Wanna bust it for you, baby. Anywhere, anytime, I don't mind, I don't mind. I would be using my eyeshadow brush if I knew where she was. Right there in her, oops, shit. Definitely took that wrong color. Boop, boop, boop. Oh yeah, I like that. I'm so glad I did that color different. I like that iridescent color. It looks like it's reflecting a little bit lighter than the cake face color because it's kind of shimmery. Oh, mm-hmm. She's. I'd want to take her home. So I'm still just tapping, just to place that color and pack it in there. And keeping your brush close, not like doing this, like how people be beating faces. That's how you kind of prevent a lot of fallout. You're gonna get fallout, but that's how you prevent a lot of it. Sometimes people be dust and fallout all over the place, and I'm like, if you just took your time, you would have a little less fallout, just a little less. And then going across that edge here to blend that in with those other colors. Now, because I took so much on my brush, I am going to take a paper towel and wipe that off. And what you want to do is go with how your brush is shaped. Do you see how that kind of has like a slope inward? You don't want to wipe it side to side or do a circle. You want to go back and forth with it. You want to follow how the bristles are glued into the base. So I'm just wiping that off because I had a lot of product on there. I don't want it to go crazy. And I'm brushing. Well, I'll take a little bit of Fully Baked, that brown, right there. And just go on the edge to blend that out. Hold on. The light is better over here because I have my other studio light here. Oh, yeah, I like that. I really like this. I'm glad I decided because I was going to do blue, but I'm like, I've been doing nothing but blue colors for the last month. There's a Sagittarius moon coming up this week. I'm feeling very red and fiery. And just blending that out right around the edge. Oh, that's so pretty. Now, she has all shimmery colors in this. Do I want a shimmer under my eye or do I want a neutral color? Because I'm pretty much done. I'm going to do the same thing underneath of the eye, but do I want shimmer? We want shimmer. Why not? You know? I need to get more brushes. Like, I got rid of a lot of my brushes because I had them for so long. And I was like, it's time to get some new ones. Do I want to do You Guys Crumb Layer? These are some pretty colors. This is You Guys Crumb Layer and then Layer Cake. I'm thinking Crumb Layer. It's a pretty sort of kind of caramel. It's in between caramel and bronze. Just a little tiny bit. Oh yeah. Yeah. Me likes me like it. Give me all the glitter. All the freaking glitter, man. I love it. Because why not? All of the glitter. And just blending that into the rest of it so it can be a really pretty transition. Going back into Fully Baked for the transition color between the two. Oh. That's like when I like something, I just be making random noises. Just okay, and taking fully baked here too, because we love a blended eyebrow nose situation with the makeup. I'm so full in my Beyonce voice. So now that we've blended all those colors out, I'm going to go back. I hope you can hear this music because the way Parkwood Entertainment, Beyonce, and them be acting, they will snatch this video down real quick. But now that we've blended that out, I'm going back to add a little bit more color because sometimes you can wipe away the color that you use. So I'm going to go with that hot pink cake face first on the same flat concealer brush. And just put that right back here so it can look more vibrant. Yes. I want you to shake a poor sinner's head. Oh yeah, I'm definitely doing a liner with this. She needs a dramatic liner. Making sure I get all the way close to the lash line. Okay. I love this look. I've fallen back in love with makeup and I missed her. I used to do makeup just because, and life happened years ago. It kind of knocked that wind out of me, and she's back now. Same brush, the blending brush. Cherry on top, that dark red, just right here. My music stopped playing for some reason. Yeah, I see the shape I want to do. I couldn't figure out if I wanted to do a round shape or if I wanted to go more like a cat eye. We doing cat eye. It's officially 2015 again. Ooh, yeah. I'm going to blend that cherry on top like right here into Infamous. Right there. And you literally just want to take a brush and just drag that in there like that, like so, like that. And then I'm just feathering out those edges that I created. A little bit of fully baked just to help that. And you don't want to blend out the whole thing, but just a little bit. Taking Crumb Layer, placing her back there on her throne where she belongs. Wiping off the brush a little bit. Going back in with Fully Baked. You're just feathering that in. Makeup and eyeshadows really just going back and forth to blend those colors together. I like it. I like it a lot. I gotta build that shape up a little bit again. Tap, tap, tap. I like tapping. I know a lot of people sweep and, you know, they blend all the way automatically together, but I love a tapping motion with my makeup. Going back with Infamous. Yes. And just blending that in with the cherry on top. And what I like to do too is not really a cut crease, but kind of cut crease-ish. I'll take some of the shimmery color on like the edge of the brush, like the tip on both sides. And I'll just go here with it. Like I'm just dragging it along so you can see just like a strip of that color going into that dark color, sort of like a shooting star. That's what it gives me, that type of energy. Now I do want to blend out that highlight color. I've never been one for dramatic highlight. Don't ask me why, but just to blend it out just a little bit. Not completely take it away, but okay. Here we go. Let me do the under eye. So I've been doing this for 30 minutes. Matter of fact, let me stand up first. You see in the reel of how I do my makeup. I stand up in between doing my makeup because sitting too long is not good for your circulation, y'all. Let me take a walk for a second. Ooh, stretch. Ooh, okay, here we go. Shit out. Okay, you do want to get up and stretch often because it's not good if you sit for too long. I get up every 25 to 30 minutes if I'm sitting. Okay. Taking that white again. And just going here. There we go. Knowing me, I'm going to do a messy under eye. I love a messy under eye. Alright. I'm going to bust it, pick it up. Must be a cash because it ain't your face. It must be the cash because it ain't your face. Dang, I forgot to bring my water. Always have water with you. I forgot to bring my water upstairs. The pencil brush. This is really clutch for like inner corner and like them tight little spaces. Yeah, I'm going to do that. And so what I'm doing to the top, what I did to the top, I'm doing to the bottom. Almost forgot what I did for a second. But since I know what I'm doing, I'm going to start with cherry on top first. Since I know what I did on top. Just a little closer. Okay. Somebody's not doing fireworks. Niggas, man. And then CakeFace, I'm just using the same brush because it's not that deep to me. Right here. Oh, that pink. I love this pink. It's my favorite shade of pink. Hot pink. Like a neon pink. I'm tapping. Tapping mostly because I didn't brush the I didn't tap the excess off and I don't want the powder getting in my eye. Going back in with cherry on top to blend those colors together. Man, you get the tapping around your sinuses and your eyes and your nose and stuff. Your nose start to water. Here we go. And then Infamous, last but not least. Tap, tap, tap. Right here. Now I want a little something extra on that inner corner to help it pop. So I think I'm going to use layer cake might look cute right there. It's like a champagne color right there. Let's see. Same thing. I wipe the brush off. Let's see. Yep. Yeah, it really is like 2012, 2015. Again, I used to always do the inner corner. And then add a little bit more Infamous because I wanted to be more pink than golden. Niggas, man. But the beautiful part about living in a bougie area, I don't hear fireworks 2 weeks before the holiday. You might hear it the day after, but other than that, they don't do that all that. We like our quiet out here. But I do know that they're niggas. Oh no, that's 30. And I like to blend out the feather out the edges under my eye. And then when I put a concealer, it'll blend seamlessly. I love a messy under eye. It just looks so good to me. Cake face. I want it to really pop through. And cherry on top right there. As a cherry on top. Baby, come on over. I just want to wipe this off here on the side of my nose. And there, because I had a little white. Oh. And we're done with that side. So I'm going to do the other side. I'm going to try to zoom through this because there ain't no point in me talking. So I'm going to turn on my music and get to getting. All these emotions. On the couch, motorboat, baby, swerve around, slow mo. Let me spin around, so swerve around. That's not the lyrics. The psychic even told me we got shit to do. I need all you on me and me on you all. On this magic ride. Baby, you get this, don't be scared. Got me alone tonight. It's hot up underneath these lights. Baby, you can hit this. Don't be scared. I didn't use this last time. Oh, yeah, I did use it. Fluffy brush. Ooh, this will look really good in fall. The cherry on top is like a berry smoky eye. That will look really good. Like a darkening of the color with a little bit of black. A little bit of black. Look really good. Make it like a raisin color. To love somebody, to touch somebody, go ahead and hug somebody, cause I see the light in you. Somebody got somebody, so come over and want my body. If you listen to Renaissance, what is your favorite song, section of songs, transitions? Like, because I listened to it and barely anything else. The witchery she put in that album worked. I listened to it and damn near nothing else for like a year and a half or two. If it wasn't for Tinashe and uploading music, I would have listened to that and nothing else. The transmission was a success. If you know, you know. Good love, baby. I got some patchiness there because of how I do that. Oh well. I keep stop patting so much. That's me. That's not the eyeshadow colors. Okay. Leave it alone with some touching shit with your hands, girl. That would also look good with white, like CakeFace, the hot pink with white. That would look good too. Move out the way. Oh, the girl in the wrong big space. Go ahead and Grace Jones. Grace Jones. Because you want to tear up the jungle. Move, 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 move. Yeah, you gotta move, move. Anything you do. Big boss on the move. Bossy. Bouncy. I said bossy because I was thinking of Idris Elba's song that she sampled. Or Interpolation. Interpolation? Or was it a... No, it's a sample. Damn, now I know what I fucked up. My arch is in the wrong spot. But I'm going to put on a wig for my videos so you won't even really see it. I was looking for my brush for a second. I was like, wait, where'd it go? Oh, now they shoot it from on that side. It's a competition. Want me shooting fireworks? So bad. I just think you should. Damn it. Smile, sweet rose like that. Trying to make sure the color is even here. I'm gonna take a break after this. And I will keep the camera going. I absolutely will. Yeah. Oh, that got in my eye. Careful, yeah. Oh, CakeFace is not really used for the immediate eye area, so yeah. Use at your own risk. Because of the coloring. I came from an era when we used to put craft glitter on our eyes, so yeah. Don't do that, but we got bigger fish to fry. Bigger worries. Petty, 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 petty. Yeah. It's got an ocean you lonely. I gotta feel myself all fine. Yeah, you're gonna get to see me stretching this too, because I no longer sit all the way through and do my makeup anymore. For circulation purposes. Okay, there we go. Tip, 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 my hardware floors, tin, across the boards. Face card never declines, my God. Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. Yummy, 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 make that bummy beat it. Get to Versatility, get to all my kitty. Bad bitch, make a bad teach glitchy. Little time. Yada, 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 boom, boom, ka, ka. Beyonce knew what she was doing with this album. Flip flop, flippy flip flopping ass bitch. Now I don't know if I want to do, because I know I want a black lip. I don't know if I want to do Glam Goth Nightmare. It's black matte, or if I want to do Sushi Glows Bloody Tint, and Ghoul. This is a tinted lip. I don't know. I'll decide that when I come back from my break. I will do a liner though before I take a break. Where's my liner? Where are you, girl? Where you at? I gotta look a liner. I just bought it. Where'd she go? I haven't used liner in a while. So I'm doing a huge cat eye. other beautiful part about living out in a bougie country area. Your house is literally a third of a mile to a half a mile down the block from your neighbor. No, not that far, but far enough. Oh, cover my eye. Oh, that's a strawberry. That's that grape and cherry. Got that bitch like culinary. Getting that money, make it count. Just be cooking that shit down. That's that summer. That's that Jordan. That's the Scarlet that I just got out of college. That's that I don't do this usually. I don't know what you do to me. That. Oh, I love Thick. That song is a bop. If anybody knows any songs that sound like Thick, please tell me about them. That is a bop. Shoot. Sick in it, I'll say, turn it, I'll say, sit on it, bounce it, bounce it. And there we go. Nose running. From all the tapping and whatnot. Need some coffee. Oh yeah, I need to get my water too. Bottom liner. Yeah, I'm doing black. From the RCMA palette, I'm just taking this black cream liner on my angle brush. And that's when I use that for the base and then go on with a black eyeshadow on top of it because I don't have a Kohl. I need to get another Kohl liner pencil. I don't like to just smudge it out. I am so pissed at Marvel for not doing, and I feel like they're going to do it. They're just saying they're not going to do it to get people upset so that when they finally do it, people can get excited because that's how you can control energy. But I'm pissed at them for saying that they're not going to do the Blade movie, and I'm just like, not pissed, but yeah. Because either America Has a Problem or All Up in Your Mind by Beyonce would be perfect for that daggone movie. Especially America Has a Problem. Could you imagine Blade like fighting to America Has a Problem, especially the Kendrick version? Just seeing that in the commercials would be fucking epic, man. Using the Saharan by Juvia's Place. Taking that black on that same liner angle brush from Elf, small angle. And go here. I kind of smudge my inner corner. There we go. That's it. Pencil brush in the infamous because I kind of smudged that right there. You know I'm a fucking problem. because I refuse to say them lyrics. I follow no man, baby. But he know I'm a fucking problem now. This kitty always wants you. I'm the only one for you. I tried to get all up in your mind. Crying. I don't know how that smudged. How did that happen? I don't even know how that smudged, y'all. No, it's smudge. I tried to get all up in your mind. I tried to get all up in your mind. Be careful what you ask for, cause America has a problem. Oh, I'm so mad I smudged that. Hopefully you can't see it too much when I put on the lash. It likes the liner smudged a little bit in the corner. But that's pretty much the look. I'm about to go take a break. I'm gonna come. Well, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm gonna come back and do a little stretching. So I'm gonna keep the camera going and show how I stretch in between doing my makeup. I'm getting a full experience right now. I'm trying to make sure it don't smudge again because I don't know how that happened. Dry. Know that booty gonna do what it want to. Can't hit it one time, multiple. Now come and get 20, 40, 80 on the flat. Get it on the mat. Get it on the mat. That's not the lyrics. I put a lot, so okay, here we go. I think it's dry now. I really like that look. So I'm doing a pink blush. I'm using lipstick. Yep, that's what I'm doing because I don't have any cream blushes. I have powder brushes, but under my makeup, I like to do the cream brush here before my foundation. So, all right, y'all, have fun staring at my background, or skip forward if you're watching this in the after the fact, because I'm taking a break. I'll be right back, and I gotta get my water. I always have multiple cups around my room with different potions and motions and stuff. That's why when I do my makeup, I always forget that I wear glasses. So right after I'm done with my makeup or I'm in the process of my makeup, I'll get up and be like, wait, so I'm missing. I'll be back. Can't wait to back it up. You actually the dope, but it ain't cracking up. I'm surprised my man, swimming the man as soon as I land. Goose. Okay. This kind of love, big business. I lied, I'm not stretching. I remember we had food. I'm about to eat that boy. So it's time to turn into a mini mukbang now. Shit. Oh, and I figured out what happened with my liner. I think it might be the, don't you fall. I think it might be the eyeshadow reacting with the liner. Because when I looked in the mirror in the bathroom, it's like bleeding. Like unprovoked. I've never had that happen before with my liner. Like it kind of looked like a smoky cloud. I don't know what happened, but it's bleeding. So we just gonna deal with that. I got a burger. Now I don't do burgers often because I gain weight so easily. Literally. If I smell food, I gain weight. But I love me a burger. I put ketchup, mustard, and mayo on it. Well, white American cheese and some cheddar. So good. I'm not gonna lie. You chilling with me tonight, okay? Might need to do this more often. I don't know. I'm not signed into any of my platform like Hulu and stuff on here, just YouTube. So I figure out what I'm gonna watch. I get you stuck in my life. No, I watched this movie yesterday. I love classic older movies. Like I grew up around older people. So damn, must have been the mayo just sliding on. I didn't think I put that much mayo on it. But I grew up around older people and they watched all of the classic movies from like the 30s, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. So that's what I grew up around. I was watching this movie called Auntie Mame. And it was on YouTube, but it was under the title of The Socialite so that they could keep it up for copyright reasons. And it was so funny. It was a 2-hour movie. I watched it yesterday after like the fireworks and stuff was done. It was so cute. It was so funny. Like she was so extra. And like the joke, the comedy that I appreciate about that time, some of it was like over the top, like a little bit, but it was subtle comedy, like with their one-liners and stuff. I love an easy one-liner, like a throwaway line that's like it takes you a second, not takes you a second, but you might like catch it and be like, that was funny. Like I love that. So when the 2000s ushered in like this over dramatic, I gotta do the most to be funny. And everybody started with the white movies, and everybody is like throwing themselves 50 million different places. It didn't really start with the white movies because that's one reason I don't find Martin funny because you've seen the show. I just don't. I don't need all of that in order to find things funny. Like sarcasm and like small things are funny to me. So I like because even in that movie of Auntie Mame, she was on a horse that she had no idea how to ride. And she was just like bouncing around but it wasn't like something extra dumb. And I grew up with Ed and Eddie. So, you know, if I'm saying extra dumb, it's extra stupid. And I just don't find it funny. Like, and I feel like that's the thing now, because they've been in a long process of dumbing people down. It takes the dumbest stuff to make people laugh. So anything that's a little bit more complex, they're like, yeah, I don't get it. It's funny. I was like, because they've been dumbing you down over the last 30 years, and you don't even realize it. You don't even realize it. But we getting into some coding shit too. Okay, I guess that's the type of recording this is, and I'm probably gonna be on here for 3 hours. Mhm. Mm. Like a lot of the like gross, disgusting things that people do to get laughs in movies and TV shows and on YouTube videos or TikToks and stuff, I don't find funny. I'm like I'm noticing, not any adults I'm around, but a lot of adults have the humor of like 13-year-olds, and I laugh at anything. Like I'm the main one in the room giggling at the dumbest shit. So if I don't find it funny, I'm like, and it's to the point where there's no balance with some people. So you can find the more complex things funny and also find the stupid shit funny. But it's like I've been in a room with people who like genuinely funny things. We all have different levels of funny. But something that was just like, oh yeah, that's funny. People are like, I don't get it. And I'm like, and and it's like literally simple shit. Like I understand I find it funny, but to say you don't get it, I'm like, and then you start talking to those people, and it's like, I see why you don't. I see why you don't get it. I see why you don't get it. That's okay. I'm sure. It's not that deep. Like not even in the least bit, but I see where society is getting dumbed down to the point of where if you're not throwing yourself to a fucking wall, people don't laugh. If you're not calling yourself like damn near permanent body damage for people to, and I grew up on the Three Stooges. Me and my father watched the Three Stooges together. But that was fine when it wasn't everything. You know, it wasn't all of the media. It was just this here and that here. Now it seems like a lot of, and it's not everything. It's just, I just don't like it. That's all. I just don't like it. It's not my cup of tea. But there is a connection between people who solely find that funny and some people's intellect. Yeah, I said it. That was a really big bite. I did not mean to take a bite that big. I don't know what I'm gonna watch. Not the tiny chef I wanted that way. Is that the Backstreet Boys? Yeah, I put in my tongue ring back in yesterday after not having it in for a while, so I kind of had to like jab it in, and my tongue has been hurting since then. And it was around here yesterday, probably because I ate. Definitely ate after I did it, but it like hurts. Oh, now as soon as I bring it up, I don't feel it anymore. And here, and then it moved to there, which is kind of backwards. Shouldn't have been. I don't know. I don't know what to watch. Ooh, I'm gonna watch. What's her name? Jen Love. If you know who Jen Love is, I think she was a teacher, and then she started in makeup YouTube. I just found her this year. She does like deep dives into makeup drama or just the way makeup beauty brands got started and stuff. I put it on mute. The way that they're trying to force everybody to gamble is very interesting. I mean, every time I gamble, I win, but I also don't have a problem.
Surrounding inanimate eyeshadow palettes, you are in the right place because I feel like we need a palette cleanser. I feel like we need something just. There's no meaning to it when it comes down to it. It's just old stories about eyeshadow palettes that caused controversy in the past. Of course, some of them have a little bit of a deeper theme going on with them, but in the end, it's powder in a packaging.
Right.
When it comes down to it. So I'm not trying. See, now I'm like second guessing my thoughts because some of them there is a little bit of a deeper thing going on with it. But I really want to try to keep this as light sort of a chat as possible because I do think that we need that. And yeah, my hair looks frizzy. And my eyeshadow is really bright. Oh my gosh, we'll talk about
it. Really wasn't. It looks good.
So I've got a collection of about 12 eyeshadow palettes that I want to go over with you and kind of talk about the different controversies that happen. Some of them more serious than others that surrounded these eyeshadow palettes. I kind of threw them all on my floor over here because I don't have any space to my left and right for all of these eyeshadow palettes. But I figured we just talk this old stories and reminisce or hear stories for the first time. And just spend time as a community because I think, it's nice to be together. So, what we do, let's say hello to the people that are here live in the collective brain of makeup awesomeness. I'm sure that some of them at least will remember all of these stories. So, I'm sure they'll be contributing to the conversation. Chloe said, good morning, Jen. We had a historic snowstorm this week in Louisiana. Oh my gosh. We're back to our normal rain and 60-degree winter weather. Wow. How much snow did you get? Wow. We still have snow on the ground. I'm in Maryland. We still have snow.
She's in Maryland?
Weeks ago because it won't melt because it's so freaking cold. So
didn't know that.
Hopefully, it's good. It's supposed to be in the 40s today, which will be nice. Hi, Donna Lee. Good morning. Got my coffee and crochet ready to chit chat. Oh, I love.
Skip ahead because I guess she was on live streaming while doing this.
I'm so glad that you're still here. Thank you so much. All right. So let's jump in. I'm gonna let's do this one. Okay, the Urban Decay palette.
Oh, I wanted that palette so bad.
This actually was not mine. I did not purchase this. This actually belonged to my husband. He had a very long time ago he was in his 20s and he was a dude and inappropriate, and it was an inappropriate makeup parody channel.
Oh.
And he bought this for that. Yeah, it was a thing back a long time ago. Thankfully, I hope all of those videos are gone because they were very crude. Let's just say they were very crude, and his personality has changed quite a bit since then. Anyway,
that's always interesting to me when people's personalities actually really do change from when they were younger. I find that so fascinating. Like it does, obvious that it happens, but I've seen people so much stay stuck, and it's usually because of fear. They stay stuck in the same personality, or they stop aging wherever they got trauma, or are literally fighting growth. Like, because some people know who they are, so they're never going to change. They're just going to keep getting better. And some people I've actually seen fight growth. And their personality stays the same as when they were like 16, 20 years old. And I'm like, you're 40. You're 40. Why are you still acting like a 21-year-old frat boy? Or like a 16-year-old boy crazy girl? Like you're 45. Grow up. Like there's something wrong there. But it's so interesting when people look back and be like, I'm not the same person I was before. That's crazy. Like I find it fascinating. I, and when people hear that, they usually think you mean you're not into like joy and like the similar things as when you were like joyful and the things I mean like your behavior is different from when you were 16 years old. You should not still be moving like a 16-year-old when you're 30, 40, or 50 years old. Like I've seen some of those adults and I'm just like, yeah, stay away from me. Stay away from me. Oh my God, the amount of bots on this daggone site. I just posted it to my video to X and I don't even know why I'm still getting on there. I'm on the site for like to collect data because I get a lot of my information in tech and stuff from X, but it's trash. And my Mr. What's the name from Abbott Elementary?
Because
the janitor.
The first eyeshadow palette that I know of, maybe the first one that was just mainstream, but the first eyeshadow palette that I know of that had the disclaimer on the back, not safe for eye use, and people lost their minds. It says on the back here, if I can read it, I don't know if I'll be able to read it. Of course.
So was it like a makeup palette? Because
let me see if I can.
Was it a makeup palette for like special effects or like an actual makeup palette?
Yeah. No.
He may have changed it.
I'm having trouble. It's so tiny. It's okay.
Oh, damn, that is tiny.
And then maybe you can read it. But I think it might have just been on the box. Now looking at it, it may have just been on the box. But we've had this discussion since this eyeshadow palette, probably 10 years ago, about pigments that are not safe for eye use. They're approved for eye use all over the world. The EU approves them. We have not approved them here in the US. So eyeshadow palettes, even still today, confuse people when it says shades so-and-so, 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 so-and-so are not intended for the media.
What I have on my eye right now.
Because they legally have to say that, not because they actually are not intended for the media eye area. It's all of people.
It's to save their own ass.
Morphe got sued, ColourPop got sued, Huda Beauty got sued, class action lawsuits. People claiming that they were harmed by these eyeshadow, the eyeshadows, specifically in the Morphe case, people were claiming that they were harmed by it, specifically the James Charles palette, which I have.
I remember that.
We'll talk about. And
I never watched James Charles, know who he is, but people were trying to say, oh, it stained my eye. I'm like, it's a red eyeshadow, babes. It's a pigmented, bright red eyeshadow. Most red eyeshadows, if not all of them, will stain your eye. Like, it's like somebody suing a nail polish company because the polish stained their nails. It's like some pigments will do that. That's just ignorance when it comes to makeup and other things, which... I think I remember that. One girl was like, it stained my eye. I'm like, baby, eyeshadow has been staining my eye since 2003. Like a good pigmented eyeshadow may stain your eye, especially the reds and the pinks. Especially the reds. It's a pigment. Now, if you had an allergic reaction, that's different, but you can't tailor every palette to every single person in the world. That literally is impossible. Some people's eyes, their eye areas or their faces may be more sensitive to somebody else. There's no way that you could clock that and try to work it around. Like, I'm like, oh my God.
Of a mislabeling, like it was marketed as an eyeshadow palette. There were photos that there were eyeshadow palettes, and yet you're telling me I'm not supposed to be using this on my eyes. And because it's a loophole, because there's no reason for them not to be approved for eye use. Yes, there are some people that are sensitive to these pigments, but there are people that are sensitive to all kinds of things, fragrances and bismuth oxychloride. Which
some people can't use anything on their faces because it's so sensitive. There's so many
ingredients people can be sensitive to, but that doesn't necessarily mean it should be not approved. you know, there's no, to my knowledge, accounts of anybody losing vision or anything.
I've never heard of anything happening like that.
A little bit of
irritation or weird feeling.
Removing it. I remember Cody Tyler, who complained specifically about the James Charles palette and went viral for that.
That was probably her.
They said they got hives from it, which I don't know.
That could be your skin.
The only time I've ever seen anybody actually show that they were caused physical harm.
Like I have gotten, I've got like certain eyeshadows have made my eyes swell up a little bit. Just like I said, the eyelash glue, if I keep it on too long, like the edge of my eyes will get irritated. But that's like, in my opinion, that is, what do you call it? The risk that you take when you do these things. That's the risk that you take when you use makeup. That's like somebody saying, oh my goodness, my hands are irritated from using acrylic stuff, but they keep using it. That's the chuck it up to the hustle. Like that's the risk that you take using those things. It's like I got this big ass container of clown white paint by, is it over here somewhere? Oh shit. Maron. I love the clown whites by Maron. And it's like this big paint. Like I needed it for a cosplay that I'm doing. And I've tried to film a video. I still have the video for it. I could not get through all of it because my skin started itching like crazy. I was just like, oh my God. And the character that I'm doing, because I'm still doing it, because the character is fucking legendary, and I've only seen one other person do a cosplay for it, even though I haven't been looking. But I had to be bald for it. And I did all white. And I started to put it all over my like body because I was working on the eye makeup and everything else for it. And I started itching like I've never itched like that. I think I had chickenpox when I was a kid. I have not itched like that since I was a child. Oh, and I had scarlet fever. Yeah, scarlet fever and chickenpox when I was a kid. My skin has not felt that uncomfortable since then. But I was just like, I'm not gonna sue Maron because my skin is just sensitive for it. Like I've never heard anybody being sensitive to Maron's clown makeup. Clown white. Matter of fact, it's very recommended. You know, because I use their other is this Maron? Yeah, I use their other face paint and body makeup or whatever. And I didn't have an issue with it. But the clown white, my skin was just like, ew, it itches. I was like, I'm not gonna sue them. Like nobody can nobody can tell whether or not your skin is gonna be irritated by something. Like, and I get it. Come on. Let me I'm gonna go wash my hands real quick so I can keep doing my face while I watch this, because this is interesting. But most of her all of her videos are. I'm trying to decide if I want to. Do I want anything else? I've accepted that I can't eat a bunch of food at the same time. My body needs, like, I could eat a burger, and maybe if I had like a little greenery or something on the side, I could eat that and not be too full. I had a whole plate of something, and I knew I was going to be a little uncomfortable, but it was worth it. It absolutely was. And I had been eating like the last few days anyway. I was so like bloated because my body was trying to process the food all at the same time. And I reserved that for special occasion because it was cookout food. I made potato salad. My roommate's friend made mac and cheese, and we had chicken wings that was barbecue. I think it was barbecue. I didn't have any ribs. Ooh, ribs. I didn't eat any ribs. What else we had? We had the green beans and a bunch of other stuff too. And I was like, a little of this, a little of that, a lot of this, a lot of that. I was like, I'm about to be so full. But that's the risk I'm going to take because it's so delicious. Yeah, I think I want something else, but I don't know. Honestly, I think I'm going to make this a regular routine of mine because it's pretty much what I do in between my makeup. I'm just literally, other than that, I'm not talking. But I pretty much do this when I'm doing my makeup, taking a break and just chilling, watching a video or something before I get back to it. So I think I might just go live and do this more often. Okay, ouch, I hurt. I will be right back. I'm gonna figure out if I want something else. Oh, my sister friend made these baked beans and it was so good. Think of Bush's baked beans and like amplify it. It was so delicious. It was so sweet but savory at the same time. I said, I need you to make me these beans on a weekly basis. Just drop off a whole pan of them. And I will eat. That would be my protein for the week because these are delicious. They are so good. So I'm about to give me some of those. I'll be back. Ouch. Cold things hurt. I got no food.
That world of the ability to use colors like this. Because Urban Decay did this, because they went there, it then opened up a whole realm of colors for everybody else.
Yeah, Urban Decay was always, they always the
were
first
to do it. And other brands saw it and they went, oh my gosh, we can use those colors.
Not the first, but
like what? Mostly it's reds. There's a yellow, I believe, as well, but mostly it's red. So it brought those neon yellows, the neon yellow that's in here. It brought these bright pinks that we just didn't have before. So this was an iconic, like game-changing eyeshadow palette that really changed the industry. Palette. And I don't think that it verbally gets enough credit for what it did to the entire industry. So that's the story of the Urban Decay electric palette. So I'm going to click on a few comments.
Ads, man. Somebody came over and brought pie. Apple pie yesterday. So that's what I'm nibbling on. I'm definitely gonna have to take a break after this because it's 10:30. It takes me about 3-4 hours to get ready. I swear it does. It really does.
Okay, Mary says, I used highlighter markers around my eyes in the early mid-80s. That's so
I'm saying, I think I used Sharpie.
I don't know if I ever used markers on my face. I know I drew on my arms.
Yeah.
I never put markers on my face.
I did.
So Dre says, I saw a ton of new releases from Wet n Wild on my local Walmart yesterday, and I was like, what? Why isn't anyone talking about this? Did you see all the new Wet n Wild stuff? I did not.
This video came out
this week. I do have a list of things to mention when I get back.
5 months ago? February?
That's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother story. Anna says, is that the palette that was in collaboration with Gwen Stefani? No. Hers was white and it had gold dots on it. That one supposedly had, I didn't own that, but that one got fantastic reviews. A lot of people really loved the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette, but it wasn't that one. So, Bethany, good morning. Eyeshadow palettes are super addictive. Yes, they are. They absolutely are. I love collecting all of the colors.
I do too. I have so many eyeshadow palettes over here. They're so pretty. I don't collect much, but eyeshadow palettes.
Yeah, Beatrice says groundbreaking back in the day. Totally. I did see that LA Colors does have some new releases. I did see that. Dayeti says, I'm sensitive to tons of things. Had the staining from eyeshadow. If that's the worst, not a problem. Yeah, exactly.
Staining for eyeshadow is normal. Like I'm probably gonna have staining on my eyes after this. It's nothing. So just you'll be alright.
Tarte, and even still now, Tarte got so much crap for only coming out with natural eyeshadow palettes. People were not happy with them. They were like, when are you going to release some color? These are all boring.
But to me, Tarte was only really known for natural eyeshadow palettes. Why should they step outside of their box if they don't want to?
To that. This is the Tarteist Pro Remix palette. And if you can see it, it had this really cool, like,
every time I think of Tarte, I think of white women.
There it goes.
And light skin. And natural shades, like,
and they move.
That's not.
Was it lenticular motion, something like that? Where they move on there. So it was a really cool design. This was.
I never understood wanting every single brand to come out with multiple different. Like, if you have colors in one brand.
Absolutely hated it, and I think it was because it just didn't make.
if you have multiple brands coming out with color, why do you need every brand to come out with color? Let them do whatever it is that they do. Like, I don't understand that. And the fact that it came out and people hated it, I'm like, they told you what their lane was, and you wanted them to swerve out of their lane, and you're shocked that you hate it. When I think of Tarte, I think of a place too. No, when I think of Tarte, I think of natural makeup, white women going to brunches or something like that. I don't know much about white women. I think of that. I don't think of color. When I think of color, I think of Urban Decay.
Sense to people had trouble figuring out how to use it because they try to train their customers for very user-friendly eyeshadow palettes. Eyeshadow palettes are easy to navigate, easy to figure out how to use the different the different shadows that were in there. And this just confused the heck out of people. People didn't know what to do with it. So people were trying to like.
Yeah, I kind of see why they would, but
this guy down here, this bottom row was really difficult
because the colors don't really go together.
The design of it was just a mess. And I don't think they ever did anything like this ever again. They were like, well, we tried and we.
I mean, they do. That was probably intentional.
Doing it again. And
they do, but if you're not grunge, you wouldn't know how to wear it.
It wasn't a bad formula. It was just really confusing for the Tarte audience who was used to something very user-friendly. So
bland. Bland. They was complaining about not having color, and then they gave them like a grungy color. And they was like, we don't know what to do with this. Because y'all don't... like... It's...
Yeah. Joe says, "Oh my gosh,
that's funny. That's hilarious."
So nostalgic. I thought it would be. I thought it would be fun. It's gonna be very niche in who shows up for this chat, but that's okay. We need something that's just chill.
He said it was swashed into oblivion. That's funny because I could look at the colors and see exactly how to do it. Why they went in that direction is very grungy. Like they had a yellow and like some teal and dark gray, but it wouldn't have been for their audience. I don't know who's making it for. I guess I'm not Tarte's audience because they even make my skin complexion products. And I'm not mad if they don't because I don't care. I have my favorites. Like I don't need every brand to have my skin shade because I'm not buying every fucking brand. That I never understood. If you have Fenty and you have Maybelline Fit Me in a wide range of pricing and shades, why do you need every brand to be inclusive? If they weren't already inclusive, baby, the only reason why they're gonna be inclusive is because they want your money. They don't actually give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about your black ass or your brown ass. They don't. Because if they did, they would have already done it already. Why do you need representation in every aspect of everything? Are you going to buy all of those things? You just want to feel seen and want to feel included and you want to spend money on something, but you get mad when they dupe you. You get mad when the CEO comes out and call you Jigaboo Monkey Porch. Because you was desperate for that inclusion. You was desperate for that validation and that approval and shit. And you got it. And then they made money off of you. And now because they made money off of you, they can say whatever it is that they want to say now. And they don't care if you cancel them because they already got your dollars. Because you can't return the product. Stupid. Like, I already have my favorites. I don't need everybody to be inclusive. I don't. Size inclusive of anything. I don't. That's wild. I don't get it. As soon as Fenty came out, I was like, Maybelline, CoverGirl. Of course, Urban Decay, because Urban Decay has always been pretty much inclusive. They've had a dark shade forever. I had that in my kit. I don't need nobody else to be inclusive. Now, of course, if you go higher end, you want your Chanel or whatever to have, because those foundations do differ from a Fit Me, Maybelline Fit Me. The formulas do. You want the higher ups to be inclusive. But other than that, unless there are just certain brands that they don't sell in certain states, but I'm pretty sure they sell all the basic brands, the Estee Lauder conglomerate brands in every single state except for maybe Alaska. You know, I don't need it to be everywhere. That's fine. Now, if you're talking about overseas, but they have their own brands too. That I never understood. I feel like it's a control thing. It's a control thing. That's what it is. You want to be able to bully somebody into giving you what you want so you could be seen and you could feel like you have some power. Instead of taking your actual power and giving your money to the people who already support you. They don't have to jump on a horse and a bandwagon to support you. They were already doing it. Duh. That's crazy. That's when I think Almay just came out with darker skin shades. I was like, Almay, we had already dictated you that you were America's white woman makeup brand. Other than, I think it's Almay, they had the discoloration cream, which every black woman I knew used that discoloration cream before they changed the formula. That shit was amazing as hell because it would lighten your dark marks without bleaching your skin. I don't know what they put in it. I don't know what it was, but I used it when I was younger and I love that stuff. I think it was Almay. But other than that, I never bought anything else from Almay and I was fine with that. I was okay with that. I said, y'all got one use for me. I don't need you to include my skin shade because first of all, you are 10 years too late. And I know there are some heifers that need that validation that are so pressed that I may add in more skin shades, but I'm just like, why don't bother. Don't say anything, but don't bother. Stay in your lane. Because by the time you do it, nobody wants it. And every time I thought about Almay, I think I thought it was Sarah Jessica Parker. I think had a commercial with her. I think it was Sarah Jessica Parker or somebody like that. Mm-hmm. All right. Woo! That was good. Leftovers just, I don't think nobody said. Leftovers just hit for me. Like some, I think it's Ayurvedic or something like that. Some holistic practices say, oh, you shouldn't eat leftover food for this reason and that reason. Guess who won't eat some leftover food? This girl. This guy. Make sure my hands are good. Okay, we are diving back in. Like, see, it it leaked. Like the liner just completely leaked into my inner corner and it was dry. I don't know how it did that. I think it's the eyeshadow. I don't know how the hell I did that. It looked like the outline of a flower though, so at least it's cute, but it ain't that big deal. But it's just wild to see like how that happened. Don't you do it, bitch. Ah! I think it is the eyeshadow. I've never had eyeshadow react like this before. It's tripping. I don't know. Maybe it's not the eyeshadow. Maybe I'm tripping. Well, I mean, I'm not tripping because I see it happening. But I've never had it like drip like this before. Like ever. And I wiped the brush off. What is going on? I wiped the brush off intentionally. We'll see. Let's see. Yeah, it is the eyeshadow because I see it's separating. I've never had that happen before. Maybe that's why she stopped selling it. I could literally see the eyeshadow separate. I mean, the liquid eyeliner separating on its color. Yeah, I'm watching it in 4K with my 2K eyes. Like, I'm seeing it do it. Now I see why I said it wasn't for a use on the immediate area. Now I see why she stopped making it. Oh, I was wondering. I don't know if that's the real reason, but like I'm watching it separate. I've never ever seen eyeliner do that before. And I've been using this e.l.f. liner since they came out with it. That is wild to me. I wonder why that happens. Probably the pigment. Maybe. That's crazy. Damn it, nose. That is wild, y'all. I went to the bathroom and looked in the mirror and was like, why is this happening to my eye? Like, I don't understand. I did a perfect line. I know I did. I've done my liner so many times. It's separating. Oh, wow. I'm seeing it right here. I don't know if it's the liner, because this is a fresh liner. I just bought this maybe a month or two ago. And I haven't really been using it because I've been doing looks without liner. That's crazy. That is wild. Like it's separated even over here. You hear some of my roommate is also live on their TikTok. Like it completely separated. Never have I ever seen such a thing. That's crazy. Try to add some of that color back in that inner corner. Like the colors are so pretty. Like very, very pretty. But that separation, blue, it just blew me. And I can't cover it. I'm so glad I'm not somebody who is like forget it. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm so glad because that would have sent me. I would have been like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm taking it off. Nah, it's not good. We carry on. Nothing even matters. Shout out to Freddie Mercury. For the rest of my makeup, I'm using brushes, I'm not using my hands, so. Yeah, because even my liner at the bottom I feel like it's separated. Like, that's crazy. Like I know when I did my makeup, it was all together. And blended nicely. Now it's all faded at the bottom. Child, I guess. It's not that serious because I love me a grungy look anyway. But that's not the look I was going for today. I did say dark feminine, so. I look like a character out of Birds of Prey. Like I know, like I set my makeup and everything. How the freaking frack did this separate like that? It's not the liner. I know it's not the liner. Because I've used it since then. I've never seen liner do. I'm just perplexed. That's a fascinating. I need to blend out a little bit more black. Okay. I want a little bit more something on the side. There we go. So that's that. Oh, Chalet. Where is... I love this brush. I call them tubs. Big tubs. It's what is this? Concealer brush, I guess you can call it. And it's the Duo. I love it. It's very like stubby, very dense. It blends out your concealer like a airbrush situation. I love it. Oh no, this is still running. Wait, let me think real quick. Push it over here. I gotta wash my brushes tomorrow. Wash your brushes, y'all. I also like to clean up as I go a lot of times because if I don't, I will absolutely have everything sitting out and being like, dang it, I wish I did. I do not drink soda at all, but that's all we have. I don't drink soda. Okay, Renee. All right, let's continue. This is a shade that I take. Ooh, right there. One of these days, I'm gonna experiment with this palette and actually mix because I have two of them, and it was gonna be for my palette. I mean, my kit for doing makeup, but life, and I decided not to just use it for myself. But one of these days, I will experiment with the colors and mixing my own color and shade and stuff. Just haven't had a desire to do it. So I tap in that color, just tap, tap, tap. And then tap, tap, tap here. And that's how I blend. And when I blend, I kind of flick a little bit to help. It's kind of like an airbrush look. I look crazy. Oh, wait. I want to do this. Lipstick. This is Black Radiance 5004. I don't even know if they have this color anymore. I bought it a while ago. I put it here. And it matches my eyes perfectly. Here we go. It looks crazy, right? Right. And we blend. Blend around here. I don't do a highlight too much under my nose, but just here on my Cupid's bow. like right there. Blending. I'll blend here first. And we literally just do that. You can use another brush. You can use a sponge. I prefer brushes. They just look, it looks better. It just blends better to me. Blend. Just blends so much better than our makeup. To me, after finding out that the history of the Beauty Blender was created by an Hispanic woman who did the makeup for the cast of Girlfriends, TV show Girlfriends. So because the cameras and stuff was changing and it was becoming HD, they needed to update their makeup and everything, so it could show up and all that other good stuff. Hence the dry queen makeup that Nene wears or used to wear. And on HD, it looks completely different than in real life, and people started to adapt that makeup in real life, and they liked it, but it wasn't supposed to be for that. It was actually supposed to be for television because they have the lights and everything, going on. So they needed that extra oomph so it can show up, but it was also a different method. And she created the Beauty Blender while she was doing makeup on Girlfriend. So the cast of Girlfriend were the first ones to ever use a beauty blender, which I thought was so dope. But it makes sense why I prefer hearing that. It makes so much more sense why I prefer brushes over beauty blenders, because it was never meant for everyday use, for real, for real. It is, but it's like it was created to be used on television. And of course they, took it and introduced it to us, but I still prefer these and these. But I've seen people that could use a beauty blender and make it look flawless. I like what I like. But it makes sense. I was like, because seeing makeup done by a beauty blender by somebody who doesn't really know how to blend, seeing it in real life is like, you should be in front of somebody's TV and not looking at me right now. I mean, you should be in front of somebody's camera and not looking at me right now, because I know the camera would pick up your makeup and it would be flawless. But in real life, it don't translate. Mm-hmm. I like to blend it into just a little bit right here. It does not look good on this camera at all. Okay. And like some people can bring it under here. I have to make sure my under eye is perfect and perfectly hydrated and plump and flawless for me to do that. Because if I don't, it looks a mess. It really does. Okay. I had two of these. I don't know where the other one went. Oh. If it was a snake, darling, if it was a snake, it would have bit me. Post haste. So I'm blending out that concealer. It is kind of very like buffing that out. Damn it. All of that. Blending here. Okay. It just looks so seamless and flawless when you do it with a brush. I'm telling you. So I'm going to do the other side too before I blend it all together, because yesterday I did one side and then the other, but I'm going to do this side too. Here, I tuck it around here and then blend out. I actually just add concealer right here and blend it out. I used to do the whole, it's too much for me. I add a little bit more right here to help blend that. Yeah, there's just certain techniques after doing makeup myself, as well as doing my makeup in many different ways, like I love to study different techniques, even if I don't use them. I just like knowing different things about different things, like a subject that I'm into. I like knowing all of the things about it. I like this one. I've done a lot of it. The only thing I haven't dabbled in, and that's because I never got a machine, was actual airbrush makeup. Taking the other brush. I've never actually dabbled in that. I never really had a reason to. Yeah. Now, if I did wedding makeup, I probably would. Such an ass. He's barking at our pigs. Oh my god. Shut him up, please. Oh, I just love it. Whoever made this brush, I hope, as long as you. Oh, he's out there with his mommy. I hope they are living their life like it's golden. Oh, it's so pretty. I look really ashy, but I promise. I promise. It's that movie with Adam Sandler and what's the name from Zach and Cody? Like, wait, I promise. I promise looks really good and blended in real life. Okay. Oh, my eyes itching. It's crazy. It's separated along my lash line, and now my eye is doing a little itchy itch. I think it's the color. I've never used that color before. Now I understand one of the reasons why she probably didn't continue with the palette. It's not the eyeliner because my eye doesn't itch. Oh, it itches here. But, yeah, it's not that deep. NYX Dewy Finish Makeup Setting Spray. I like the spray in between the layers. It really helps to hold it all in. I need a fan. It's ridiculous how long this is taking, y'all. But you see what I be doing. Okay. Yeah. It just helps to like melt it a lot better into the skin. Maybelline Fit Me Foundation, Dewy and Smooth, Broad Spectrum, SPF, Normal to Dry Foundation. This is in the color 355 Coconut. I don't think I've always been coconut in this shade. I think they added more shades. Because I feel like I was another color. Because I used to buy it. This used to be my go-to makeup all the time. Me and my mother. And I think I was a different color. Maybe I wasn't. Maybe I'm tripping. Like, because I know I use a darker shade during the summertime. But I could have sworn I bought this one. Toffee is always too light. This was my mother's shade, Toffee, during the summertime. But it was another shade, I think, that I just can't remember what it was. I'm just taking it on this metal mixing palette. Here we go. Here. I cannot do my makeup on that tiny little thing. I don't know how people do that. I need a bigger mirror. I'm just taking the excess of whatever's left on the brush and just going up underneath your hair to blend it out. Most people don't. They just leave it, but I use a lighter shade, so much lighter shade. because I wanted it to be extra under the foundation. You see, I didn't blend all the way in the inner corner. I wanted that to peek through. Oh, I didn't do my, oh well, whatever. I love this brush, a stippling brush. BS Mom, cheap brush. And I tap, 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 and then you can swirl. I remember I first bought a stippling brush from, I think it was NYX. I think they had the black and white one, if I'm not mistaken. I think that was NYX or Elf, one of the two. I don't remember who it was. And I think my mother stole my brush. Not like actually like stole it, but I like knew she had it. And she kept borrowing it. I ended up buying her own. She was like, I love that brush. Oh my God. I was like, I know. I'm obsessed. Now, sometimes I'm wearing a wig in my videos. So sometimes I will, because I shaved my head yesterday and it's already starting to grow back. It's crazy. So sometimes I'll go all over my head with the makeup. I will. But I'm not doing it tonight. And that's how I know it looks crazy. That's how I know my skin has gotten so much better because I didn't even put any foundation here and the color matches my skin complexion perfectly. My skin had gone through it over the last year. I'm gonna need to stand up in a second because I did eat. I like to stand up and walk around after I eat. Highlight. Same color that I used under the eye. Right here. It looks really crazy with that. I swear it's so funny to me. He has the urge to howl. And he would right when I'm filming. Oh, my back. My neck, my back, my neck and my back. I swear only makeup girlies understand that. If you didn't know any better, you would think somebody was but once you are a makeup girly, you're like, nah, peep. I get it, girl. All that bouncing and founcing that we do with our makeup and sinuses be getting it. I do my laugh lines right here. Not because I don't like my laugh lines. I love my laugh lines. Duh, be laughing. But because like my makeup settles into my laugh lines. See what I deal with? It's a lot of times where it'll be quiet and right when I get to filming, a lot of times he'll do that. And you see over a 2-hour live, it was quiet. But if I would have started filming right about now, got done with my makeup, he would be out there. Covergirl Clean Invisible Pressed Powder in Tawny 165. Taking the brush that it came in, the powder puff that it came with. And yeah, just powder yourself for the gods, girl. Right here. Be on the bridge of your nose. Here. I'm laughing at how I look in the screen with that foundation sitting there. Now I like this powder. I don't know. It works. It just feels like it doesn't. It feels weird using this with this. I don't know why. Maybe because it's been a while since I've used pressed powder. That's probably it. having long haired dogs in the house. You get hair all over the daggone place. Okay. Boom, boom. I even like to highlight here with a. I don't do dramatic highlights because my features are naturally like pronounced and angular, like sharp. So I used to do really hard contouring and highlighting when I was heavier because it would make it, less harsh on my face. But now that I've lost weight, I don't do it anymore. Using the Coffee Shop palette by Juvia's Place. I'm taking this brown as my contour. I love this color as my contour. What do I do with my brush? Oh. I don't know what brush this is, but this is from e.l.f. Oh, blush brush? Brush? I think it's a blush brush. Boom, 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 right here. Now, how I do it is look straight on and follow the natural curves of your face right there. Yeah, you can see it. Boom. So I place and then blend. Makes sense? I blend under the chin. And a little bit right there on the edge. You see that? Boom. I like to blend here too. Most people don't. They leave it out, but I like to, you can tell, like there's a natural shadow that comes. It just looks better to me when I blend right here by the ear and then connect that versus leaving it alone. Because people think that you can't see that. You can see that. It looks like no makeup. And no matter what skin complexion a person is, it always looks very harsh once you know what to look for. So I like to blend that right there. Okay. Oh. The Sweet Pinks by Juvia's Place. Come on. Here we go. I'm using this pink in the middle. Same brush. Right there. He has a bark on his heart. If you could hear that. Let me see. Okay, yeah, that works. I love blush. I remember I used to not like blush. I didn't like blush because of the techniques that people used to use. Like, our mothers and our grandmothers, they kind of just plopped it right on the apples of their cheeks. But thanks to Hollywood and Hollywood makeup artists and stuff, and also, I don't know if it was Kim Kardashian's makeup artist that introduced it. Probably wasn't. But we have different techniques and it kind of makes it look cohesive, just like a wash of color, even if you add a lot. Yes. Am I going to do one more? Yeah, because I'm extra. Oh, that went about it. I didn't put any makeup down my chin, neck yet. I'm gonna stand up. Oh. Should be the intro if I was at a distance. Okay. It's so warm in here, y'all. I got 2 lights on. Okay, here we go. Oh, I have a red. See? I like it. Now, I'm tempted to do a nude lip, but I really want to do a dark lip. And that's strange coming from me. I never used to do a nude lip, ever. Always a dark lip. And now that I've gotten on my new lip wave, I'm like, new lip. No, I want to do a dark lip. Now, what color dark lip? I don't know. But before I do that, I'm using the CoverGirl Clean Invisible Loose Powder 135 in Translucent Deep. That's this color. Oh, shoot. Got it on my dress. Where's the brush? I use the brush to just lightly dust it away before it sits in. There we go. Easy fix. You can go on a powder puff. Now, I like this color. I don't like how it comes out. It comes out kind of grainy. So when you put it on, you have to make sure to really like pat down to make sure it's not like little dots on your face. I don't like that. So I may find another container to put it in because I like the powder. I really like the powder. I like the powder, but I don't like the what do you call it? The dispenser. You want to pat, girl, pat, 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 pat. I'm not really doing it under the eye. I'm just going to blend the lighter shade in with the darker shade. And my makeup stayed on for hours yesterday. Like there was no oil to be seen. Like, and I kind of have normal skin, but it can get oily depending on what's going on with my body, or anything else like that. Whatever. There are levels. But child, it was pretty much flawless all day yesterday. Boom. No, I'm not done yet, honey. We are not finished. Not yet. Now I am going to darken my eyebrow because it has kind of smudged a little bit with all the. Oh, I forgot I had black eyeliner on here. Yo, what that actually works. Let that dry. And so I'm taking the RCMA, the original no color powder. Love this stuff. RCMA, Ben Maron, they are that girl. All of them have been that girl for years in like stage makeup, old school, magazine makeup and stuff like that. You want your makeup to last you. Those popular brands, they're cute. You want the OGs. And what you want to do with the OG, layer it up, honey. You want to put that ish on pale and just all over, honey. All over. You want to look like a ghost by the time you're done. And it really is transparent. I don't know how they do it. Now it does make my face just a tiny bit, like just like a little bit, but not like so noticeable that it's like I look ghostly. It really is like a transparent powder. Oh yeah, you see, powdery. Bitch ain't gonna move. I tell you that much. And here's what I do with my brows. Casper, friendly lips. Really? Oh, that's funny. I'm gonna pet more blends. Woo, girl. I do feel like I kind of, because I didn't put that much foundation over here, I did kind of wipe away a little bit of that foundation, but that's cool. That's all right. Because I'm putting on away. Look at that. Casket sharp. So if you had a clean brush, which I do not, don't judge me. It is a little bit extra. I put a lot on my brows, but lightly. You don't want to move too much, just enough to take off that excess. Boom. Because I could see the outline. There you go. You can absolutely see in this camera. Here we go. Powdery. What dark lip am I using? Am I doing black? Yes. I didn't know if I was going to do this one. I don't know. This was a gift. This was given to me. And I like it. Sushi Glow. She's on TikTok. And it's a tint. So when it dries, it kind of looks like if you were a vampire and you had blood on your lips. Now one darker. I've worn this a few times. I want the red one. I think she had Ghoul. I think she has a red one too that actually looks like your lips are bloodstained. I'm such an emo alternative kid. I swear I am. I think that looks so dope. So let's get close. And after this, I'm taking a break. I'm probably not gonna film until like it's 11, probably 12:30, honestly. So that's slightly overline. Let's sharpen this first. This is a cheap. Oh no, yeah, it is a cheap, but it's Wet n Wild. I think Jet Black or something like that. Kohl crayon. Baby's got black. Now they know they're wrong for that name. Whose idea was that? Okay. Slightly. Yep. The closer I get, the more I can tell my Cupid's bow is kind of asymmetrical. Just slightly overline it. Girl. Oh, just slightly under overline in here. Okay, I gotta turn on my fan, y'all. It's hot. Oh, I got a mustache. Now, if you want your lipstick to last you a good old long time, lip liner. I try to sleep on lip liners. Forgive me, makeup gods, for I know not what I do. And then feather it in. All the classic MAC girlies will tell you to feather it in. God, it's hot. Now, I will say with your lip liners, you definitely want to go and buy you a good lip liner. Wet and Wild and stuff will work, but you want a good lip liner. You can buy cheap eyeshadows. You can buy you a good lip liner. One, it'll last you longer, and two, it's more pigmented. I also didn't put anything on my lips. Normally I do. I put on my Vaseline mix, but I wanted it a little dry this time. Glam Gloss matte lipstick in Nightmare. It's a matte black. I need to buy another one. I love this color. Ah. Uh-huh. And it smells good too. I hate when lipsticks smell like crayons. Like, because that's all I can smell is the lipstick that smells like crayons. Like, I know there's a pigment in it, but please, like, put something. It don't have to be a fragrance, but put something in it to make that the smell go away. Ooh, that was ladylike. Hmm. I'm glad I went with the matte black. Now, will I keep it matte? I don't know. I may put a gloss on it, but we'll see. Helps it from getting on your teeth. I did too much. Yeah. All right. Okay. Now with the matte lipstick, sometimes you want it to dry a little bit because if you don't and your lips touch, it can like put it on the inside of your lip. So I kind of go like SpongeBob. Oh man, I like this. I really like this look. I think I might add a little bit more of a contour with this dark lip. So right here, because you want to go for it with a dark lip. Like the women who wear black lips or dark lips, we're daring. We're very daring. Look at that. Yeah, I like it. Alrighty. Blend that in with the blush. Oh, I didn't do lashes. Oh, I'm tired. Okay, let me do my one more spray for the roll. Yeah. I don't know if it was maybe it's the formula blended in with the eyeshadow, but it has completely like separated right here. I think it might just be the liner mixed with the eyeshadow. It just don't agree. Because I think it's because it's liquid. But then again, it's separated down here too. I don't know what it is, but I'll try a different liner because that color is so pretty. But then again, I might just keep it because I wanted to collect it. I like the palette. I also keep forgetting to get straws. When you have lipstick. Okay, let's see. Do I want to keep it matte while I decide on that? Let me get my lashes together. And this brand is Asitio, Asiteo. I bought these from Shein. I love these lashes. Am I doubling it up? Because I've been doubling up these lashes. Very 2014 coated. But I don't know if I feel like doubling them up tonight. Let's see. I don't think I'm gonna double them up. I think I'm gonna let the lipstick be the most dramatic thing on my face other than the eyeshadow. The tabs are a little long, the glue and the tabs a little bit, so I'm just gonna take that off. I love these. You can't really see them too good, but they're kind of like a thinner version of the Demi Wispies by Ardell. I love the art. Oh, I was obsessed when they first came out with them Demi Wispies, baby. Well, let me tell you, that was my go-to look. Like them Demi Wispies, they just make you look. And I love them. Oh, these are double? This thing doubled and this one don't. I think it's just how they glued it. No, it's doubled. I didn't double that. Yeah. Like I said, I bought it from Shein, so. Yeah, the rest of them don't seem double, but those are, it seems double to me. Maybe the band is, no, that's doubled. Yeah, that's doubled. Maybe that was an accident. No, the makeup guys want me to double it. Is that right? Yeah, the makeup guys want me to double it. Say, do it. More drama, more drama. Now you usually want to use a like the smaller scissors, like cuticle scissors will work really well with that, but I ain't got none. So, wait, did I pull off the right? Okay, I did. Yeah, the other one seemed doubled. I think that might have been an accident. Yeah, seemed double. Like I think two might have gotten stuck together when they were making them because that's what it looked like. I ain't mad at it. Now, to double your lashes, you can actually take lash glue and stick them together, but these bands are kind of sticky. So I think they'll be fine with me just sitting on top of each other and just squeezing it. Lighter. Oh, I mean, a lash glue. So I'm using the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive with Aloe Clear. It's formaldehyde free and secure hold. I like this stuff. What is it? The stuff that everybody uses that you can get from any Rite Aid, CVS, Target. Duo. I can't use the Duo lash glue. My eyes are allergic to it. My skin hates it. But this stuff doesn't really bother me as long as I don't fall asleep in it. I fell asleep in it last night and my eye got irritated. So, you know, it's what I deserve. Okay, now that I've seen my face, I'm letting this dry. I like the matte. Yeah, I'm keeping it matte. Which I haven't done a matte lip in so long. Fun fact, in my adult work, I've done a lot of lipstick videos and I've gotten compliments on the fact that you could see the difference between the lipstick and the pink on the inner side of my lip. Like people said that they thought it looked so beautiful. So if you're concerned with being able to see pink, don't be. Well, seeing your lips. There's a a hidden thought process I think behind that one, but you know we're talking about makeup right now. You can use a fan to dry it off. I'm letting it sit in front of my fan that's on the floor to dry it off. Or if you're just using it, the lashes on yourself, you can just blow it. If you're using lashes on clients, take something and fan it. Nobody wants your stinky breath and germs all on their eyes. What do you call it? I know words. I promise y'all. Contamination. Elmo knew that word. Okay. I've done this many, many times. So if you are not used to putting on lashes, you want to measure it first. See where you want it to sit before you put the glue. And I like to go from the middle. Take the middle of it. Get as close as you can behind your lashes. Of course, you want to put on mascara. I don't have any. And right there. And you may get a little bit on your lashes. Just a little bit. Most people will take a lash curler or tweezers to put their lashes on with. I'm a pro at this point. So the more you do it, truly, the more that you do it, the muscle memory will set in and you'll be able to do it like it's nothing. Like when I first started doing a thin brow, my eyes I could not get, like, it took me so many tries to get it where they were somewhat even. You saw it. It did not take that long to do it. I thought I was never going to get it. Same with liner. Like I did my liner like it was nothing. So just keep doing it. Oh, I'm glad I doubled it. Thank you, makeup gods. I'm glad I doubled it. That looks really good. Yep. I like to push in like lightly so that I can make sure it's sticking to my lash. You can put on mascara. I got to get some more. My favorite mascara from the drugstore is the falsies. Is that Covergirl or Maybelline falsies, I think? When they came out with that, and I remember when they came out with it too, because it was on Top Model when they had the falsies. Everybody used that mascara. Hell, even my mother used that mascara. I just haven't bought any in a while since I started doing makeup again. I gotta re-up because that stuff was just game changer. I like the matte. I'm keeping it. So I also like to go in and press my lashes together with the false lashes. And then just lift up in the corner so that corner can go a little bit, just up a little bit in the corner. So while that's drying, just to make sure the band is curved so that my eye will be able to, to match up with my eye. Just take it and wiggle. Because sometimes the band will be a little straight, especially once you pull it off of that. Once you pull it off of here, sometimes it'll decurl. It'll uncurl itself. Decurl. That's what she said. That's exactly the words that came out of my mouth. Decurl. Now, sometimes the lash be getting on my nerves right here in this inner corner because I could feel it. So if you want to, you can lightly take it off, reapply some glue, and try to get it to where it's comfortable for you. Because sometimes I can feel it. I have to mess around with it so that I don't feel it when I blink. Not drink my water. Why didn't y'all tell me? Another reason I like matte lipsticks. It'll, smudge just a little bit, but as long as you're not dousing your lips in water or liquid, you'll be fine. Blink a little bit. Get your blinks out before you put the lash on, because if you don't, child, I blink right in the middle of doing my liner and doing my lashes, and it'd be getting me. Oh no. Oh, that was actually perfect. Other than it got getting a little stuck. That was actually, yeah. Okay. Push that corner up a little bit. Boom, boom. Now, if you want to, you can take the liner and go over it again. I don't feel like it's separating, so it'll be fine. And that is the finished look. I'll post the thumbnail will actually be the look, with a better picture. So you can see it, and it'll also be on my Instagram. Goddess Candy Divine is my Instagram. Um, it won't let me change it to Goddess 666. Goddess Divine 666. I think because I changed it too many times when I first started, so I have to wait, something like that. But Goddess Candy Divine is my Instagram name. So I'll post it there, and I'll also post it as a thumbnail. Uh, it's like, girl. Okay. That's the look. You see how it separated, and that just has to dry down, and it dries clear. So I'm not worried about that. I wish I could show y'all my desk. It's a mess. Like, I got makeup palettes on my laptop. I got brushes and stuff everywhere. So I'm gonna take a break, clean this up, do a little bit of a stretch, and then film my content. It is 11:40. I've been on live for 3 hours, and prior to that, 20 minutes? So might as well say 3.5 hours. So this was fun. I think I'm gonna do this more often. I don't even care if nobody watch. I have fun. So especially once I get because I have my camera. This is my Canon T7i EOS Rebel T7i. I love this camera. And my tripod. I have a hookup for this to hook up to either my TV or my laptop. So as soon as I figure that out, so I can get HD camera work and quality for the webcam, I'll do that. I'll probably figure that out this weekend because I do want to start doing actual lives. Like, I like this. So we'll see. And you can go live on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok all on the same time if you use, is it OBS, I think is the name of the program. So I definitely want to do that. But I don't want to do it with my regular camera. Oh, let me do my wig. Hold on. This is my old faithful. I love her. I can never remember her name, but I love her. I think she's Sensational. Sensational, I think is the name of the brand. I love her so much. I've had this wig. I bought this wig 3 times, I think. First time I rebought it was because I didn't take care of it. Second time, I think it got messed up some kind of way. Well, that's that was off. But I love this wig. I need to what do you call it? Not style it. I need to put some more mousse in it and like wait. She feels rather lopsided. My hairline is here. She don't feel even. Wait, maybe I'm off. Does she look off to you? Yeah. I feel as though something is amiss. I need to cut better layers than it is. Like I cut it because it was not layered. And I cut it a little bit. I need to cut the back too. Something. Maybe I'm off. Let me the first time. I think it's because I'm completely bald now. I really like this. Okay. I don't know. It's something. I love big hair. If I were to grow my hair out, it would be big. And I will wear it out all the time. But I don't care to. I think I just need to reshape her. That's all. I could see this here. We'll see. I like it. So thank you if you watched this whole entire thing. Kudos to you, Pooh. You're a real one. If not, I have fun anyway. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. I'm going to take a break because I'm tired. Yeah, she needs to right here. She need to be freed a little bit right up in here. I don't want to take off a whole chunk. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. That's a little bit better. Yeah, that's a little bit better. I'll fix it and come back. I think her curls kind of clumped a little bit, so but I like the older, thick, messy, like bedhead type of look. I love that look. So okay. See y'all. Wait, let me move the stuff first.